King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands host a New Year reception in Amsterdam. Queen Rania of Jordan spends the day in Aqaba. And Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark opens the UNESCO World Capital of Architecture in Copenhagen. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandra, and this is your Royal Daily News for January 17th, 2023. In Copenhagen, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark officially opened the UNESCO International Union of Architects World Capital of Architecture 2023, held at the Copenhagen City Hall. The Crown Prince is patron of the Year of Architecture. The city of Copenhagen has been officially designated as a World Capital of Architecture for 2023 by the Director General of UNESCO, Ms. Audrey Azoulay, on the recommendation of the General Assembly of the International Union of Architects. As a World Capital of Architecture for 2023, Copenhagen will host a series of major events and programs held under the theme Sustainable Futures, Leave No One Behind. In cooperation with the Danish Association of Architects and various Nordic professional bodies, the Copenhagen municipality will examine how architecture and urban design contribute to the meeting of the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. During today's opening, the Crown Prince gave a speech stating, quote, "Today, we receive the honorable torch of the World Capital of Architecture. As we know, all honors come with an obligation. We stand on the shoulders of the past generations and an architectural heritage that we appreciate and protect." End quote. After the Crown Prince's speech, there was a panel discussion as well as an awards presentation for the winners of a proposal for a new interpretation of the Copenhagen Town Hall Tower. According to the Danish Royal Court, the new interpretation will be, quote, "illustrated on the scaffolding banner in connection with the renovation of the Town Hall Tower from February to December in 2023, end quote. The winners of the proposal received a lovely bouquet of flowers and 15,000 Danish krone. In Davos, their Majesties King Felipe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, His Serene Highness Hereditary Prince Alois of Liechtenstein, His Royal Highness Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg, His Royal Highness Prince Daniel of Sweden, and Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice of York attended Day 1 of the 53rd Annual World Economic Forum. The theme of the 4-day forum is entitled Cooperation in a Fragmented World. Topics to be addressed include the current energy and food crises in the context of a new system for energy, climate, and nature, the current high inflation, low growth, high debt economy in the context of a new system for investment, trade, and infrastructure, the current industry headwinds in the context of a new system for harnessing frontier technologies for private sector innovation and resilience, and the current geopolitical risks in the context of a new system for dialogue and cooperation in a multipolar world. Sounds fascinating. Anyway, according to a press release via the World Economic Forum, the forum will also cover a, quote, wide spectrum of formats for the interaction and learning, giving leaders the necessary tools to address the current complexity and build for the future. They will also revolve around the following 3 archetypes: dialogues to forge, communities of purpose, and foresight and discovery. This afternoon, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco gave the keynote speech during the panel discussion entitled Unpacking the Polar Crisis during Day 1 of the World Economic Forum. Per a press release regarding today's session, Unpacking the Polar Crisis, quote, the poles are warming up to 4 times faster than the rest of the planet, destabilizing permafrost, ancient glaciers, and sea ice. As such, the Arctic and the Antarctic are the Earth's canary in the coal mine. Explore the connection between the health of the poles and the health of the planet, and how indigenous communities are promoting harmony with nature in their way of life. End quote. If you're interested in watching the panel session, Unpacking the Polar Crisis, in the description box below, I will leave a direct link to the World Economic Forum. While the Sovereign Prince was giving his speech, His Highness Prince Faisal bin Farhan bin Abdullah Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, in his capacity as a Minister of Foreign Affairs, participated in the panel session entitled Keeping the Lights On Amid Geopolitical Fractures. This session analyzed the opportunities for progress on urgent global challenges, ranging from the war in Ukraine to the possibility of a global recession. Meanwhile, Their Majesties King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrix of the Netherlands, and Her Royal Highness Princess Margriet of the Netherlands, and her husband, Professor Peter van Vollenhoven, hosted a New Year reception at the Royal Palace in Amsterdam. Today's reception is held for several hundred members of the Dutch government, officials from public administration, members from various sectors of Dutch society, and specially invited guests. This is the first time Their Majesties have hosted a New Year reception since the pandemic began. In Cairo, His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan participated in a trilateral summit with the President of Egypt, Mr. Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, and the President of the State of Palestine, Mr. Mahmoud Abbas, at the Presidential Palace. The purpose of this morning's summit was to discuss the latest developments related to the Palestinian cause. In a joint press release issued after the summit, the heads of state, quote, agreed to maintain consultation at all levels within Jordanian, Egyptian, and Palestinian coordination framework in order to crystallize a vision for activating efforts to relaunch negotiations while working with Arab leaders and partners to reactivate the peace process, end quote. Yesterday morning, Her Majesty Queen Rania of Jordan visited the House of the Ladies' Roses Association in Aqaba, where she met with a group of local women artisans and owners of home-based enterprises. The House of Roses Ladies Association, located near popular tourist spots and hotels in Aqaba, operates as a permanent exhibition spot for its members to display and market their goods to local and international visitors. Products for sale include traditional handicrafts, ceramics, food items, and other handmade goods. In addition to providing a venue for community members to sell their products, the association also offers training for women and individuals with disabilities to help them develop their marketable skills and to boost their income. The association also offers a number of authentic local experiences for tourists who can participate in sewing and crafting of their own items or learn how to cook local delicacies in the association's kitchen. During yesterday's visit, Her Majesty the Queen toured the House of Roses shop, warehouse, and kitchen before viewing an exhibition of crafts inspired by the city of Aqaba's unique character. In Madrid, Her Majesty Queen Letizia of Spain participated in a meeting with the board of directors of the Federación Española de Enfermedades Raras, held at the headquarters of the FEDER. The purpose of today's meeting was to learn about the challenges of the 2023 financial year and to take stock of the main social and health milestones achieved in the past financial year, both nationally and internationally. The meeting takes place at a strategic moment for the association, marked by a renewed management model led by the new FEDER manager, Ms. Isabel Montero. And finally, in Salamanca, His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain attended the inauguration of the new building at the Hospital Universitario de Salamanca. The new state-of-the-art building has 507 rooms, 286 doubles, and 221 singles. The new building also has 25 operating rooms, with a modernized surgical integration system that will enable the recording and distribution of images and data generated in them. According to a press release, this is an innovative solution that will, quote, make the hospital a benchmark in the management and dissemination of surgical procedure content for improved medical performance, which opens up infinite training possibilities for the healthcare sector, end quote. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow on Wednesday, January 18th with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, take care everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.